So, I don't know if my computer has a virus or something, because in between every game of Halo, I've been getting mobile game ads. Oh my god, this is so annoying. But on the bright side, it gave me a great idea. What if I remade mobile games in Halo? 3 of them to be exact. First, I had to think about what mobile games I would recreate. The first one that came to mind was Flappy Bird, one of the most calming mobile games of all time. And since you can't even download Flappy Bird anymore, mine would be a good alternative. The main goal of Flappy Bird is to flap your wings and not die. Just like a meth head out of rehab, you need to avoid the pipes. So it turns out someone already remade Flappy Bird in Halo 5, but I don't play that, so it's fair game. The first thing I built was the spawn, and I tried to make it look like a nest. That way, so every time you died, you'd be hatched back into the world like a fresh baby bird. After the nest looked like a nest, I started working on the pipes. Building a pipe wasn't that difficult because a few of the forge blocks look exactly like a pipe. The difficult part was realizing how many pipes I would need to put down, because in the real game, it goes on forever. Thankfully for my lazy ass, there's a blender tool out there that lets me copy and paste my pipe over and over, so I can put my pipe wherever I want. After placing down 33 total sets of pipes, I unfortunately hit the forge block limit. Honestly, could have put down more pipes if I didn't waste like 100 of the 650 blocks on this pixel art of the Flappy Bird, but I really like it. I realized that in the real game, your bird is always moving forward. However, since Halo's an FPS, you can move backwards whenever you want. And since Halo Reach doesn't have the gravity zones you can place down in the newer Halo games, I couldn't really push the player forward. What I resorted to was making it where your jetpack would run out of fuel unless you reach the next set of pipes. That way you're always kind of forced to keep moving. If you went too slow, you would fucking die. I realized that it'd be pretty easy to make it to the end once you figured out the perfect height to squeeze through the pipes. So I made the later sets have smaller openings, rely on perfect fuel usage, and even place landmines to stop you from winning. I wanted people to rage, and oh, they did.
Just went to the first one.
Fuck! Dude, I keep stubbing my toe on the third one. It's insane.
What the fuck? Same!
God! Oh, I swear to God, bro.
Oh my fuck, I'm gonna kill myself tonight.
Next person to get in my way, I'm sending a hitman to your house. I don't care.
Oh,
Nate! Why did you stop?
what stab a baby.
Oh, way!
Damn, I didn't realize Flappy Bird was that serious. But anyways, if you actually made it to the end, I wanted you to feel rewarded. So I made it where you get your very own gaming setup. Dude's got triple monitors and everything. You also get massive drip for the remainder of the match in the form of a crown above your head and a green light illuminating everywhere you go. After the mode itself worked, I added some HUD elements to help recreate the feeling that you got with the original Flappy Bird. With that, the first of 3 mobile games is successfully recreated as a Halo custom game. I honestly think I did a pretty good job.
Let's go! Let's go!
I did in 1 attempt.
Yeah, it was my first attempt.
How was that your first
What a
attempt?
nerd.
Is that really how long it takes? That I've died 24 times and you did 1 attempt? Really?
Yeah. After the Flappy Bird mode was finished, I had to think of what other mobile games were simple enough to remake in Halo. One I thought would work was Doodle Jump. In Doodle Jump, your main goal is to jump and not die. You just jump from platform to platform and get as high as you can. Also like a meth head. In Doodle Jump, you actually phase through the bottom of platforms, and in Halo, there's a block that acts the exact same way, the one-way shield. You even bounce on it like you would in Doodle Jump. The only issue is that you don't bounce enough. I tried multiple things to try to solve this. The first was just lowering the player's gravity, but that didn't work. After that, I tried making it where the players within a certain boundary around the platform would be pushed upwards, but that didn't work. Next, I tried to make it where a grav lift would temporarily spawn when a player was on the platform, but that didn't work either. I settled for just putting a grav lift on every single platform and have it always be there. After I got the first platform built, I just did the same thing I did with Flappy Bird and just copied and pasted that shit everywhere. I included some other features from Doodle Jump, such as the monsters, by placing kill balls and making them fly back and forth to replicate their movements. I also included the breaking platforms by using breakable pallets. Plus, I added the little line that shows your personal best height. If players went high enough, they would eventually reach a 10-second kill boundary that I couldn't delete. So I just added my own little thing that's not in Doodle Jump, where players have 10 seconds to go as high as they can. Honestly, this game mode ended up looking like it was made by somebody that just figured out what Halo Reach Forge was.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Despite this, I think the game mode's still pretty fun. Oh! Oh! No!
All of my blue.
Who just landed on me? Minecraft!
Out of my way!
Get the fuck out of the way!
That's what you get for making this game type, Pancake.
You get what you fucking deserve.
Just fell, bro. Who was playing heaven? It's the grief I had.
From the top rope!
From the top rope. No, I need to go back the other way.
What? Minecraft! Are you kidding me? Stop! That's some fucking bullshit. Look at all the scores. Look at the score. The final mobile game I remade is Subway Surfers. The main goal of Subway Surfers is to run as far as you can and not die. Players have to dodge trains and collect coins while avoiding being caught by a big, meaty hunk of a security guard with big, bulging muscles and tight-fitting clothes that complement his structure. You have to try not to get caught by him. I unfortunately couldn't implement him into my game mode. Instead, I replaced him with a giant wall of death that chases you down the tracks. If you get hit by it, then you're out.
How am I behind again?
I thought these crates would work as train cars, so I spammed the shit out of them. I also added the other obstacles like ramps, barriers, and hurdles. In the real game, the tracks are endless, and you never know what's coming up next. I obviously couldn't make it endless in Halo, so instead, players are teleported back to the start. Each lap, different crates get randomly selected to spawn in. And as you get to higher laps, more and more will be selected. Eventually, everything will be spawning in, and there's just gonna be so many obstacles for you to dodge. Oh.
Infinity, please. Like, I'm
Infinity.
fairly certain I've got like brain damage at this point. What? What just happened?
After the death wall and obstacles were good, I started implementing both the coins and power-ups into the mode. The coins are just orange lights attached to capture plates. For the power-ups, I originally only meant to include one, the super sneakers. If you collect a blue coin, then you'll have 300% jump height for 10 seconds. In the real game, players swipe to jump in between lanes and roll under obstacles. I thought giving players evade would be a good way to include this. However, since players are moving at 300% speed, if they roll with evade, they would blast off like Team Rocket. So instead of making it something that everybody could do, I instead made it a purple power-up that lowers your speed to 150, but grants you with infinite evades. I tested the mode with a few people in the custom games browser, and apparently it sucked ass, because everybody quit. My friends and I came to the conclusion that dying on the first lap and watching everyone else have fun was the main reason people would quit. So I changed it from being a one-life game mode to being one where you just wait to respawn at the next lap. Due to the way that spawning in Halo works, I couldn't have people set to just not spawn and then magically respawn when I wanted them to. Instead, I made it where once you get hit by the death wall, you become part of it and get a front row seat to the chase. This is hands down my favorite game mode that I made in this video. See, Slawt, you're dead.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Pancake, we're right on you! We're right on you,
I'm not dying, I'm not dying! No! Dude, I was so confident, man.
We're alive, I'm kind of bad.
Maddie. Please kill her, please kill her. Oh, she lived. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, she's dying next time.
No.
She's right there, she's right there.
Stop!
Wrong enemy.
This is sexist.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I know I am.
Yeah, I am.
We all know.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Stop! It's rolling! When he rolled it, he fucking kicked me in the face and sent me backwards.
He fucked up like 3 people.
I don't know how that fucking happened. Yeah, you fucking
I fucked
kicked
myself
me.
too, because every single thing was a jump, so there was I couldn't roll.
So those were 3 mobile games remade in Halo. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of me making them. And if you want to see me make more maps live, be sure to follow me on Twitch. If you want to download the map and game mode yourself, they are in my file share in the Master Chief Collection, so go ahead. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll definitely enjoy these other videos on my channel where I made different Halo custom games. But with that being said, I appreciate it so much that you made it this far in the video, and thank you so much for watching.